Once upon a time in 1912, the Titanic sailed across the Atlantic carrying thousands of passengers dreaming of new beginnings and adventures. But tragedy struck when the ship began to sink. Passengers and crew faced overwhelming fear and chaos, yet many showed incredible courage and worked hard to save as many as possible. In the end, the Titanic's legacy lives on, inspiring us to be better, safer, and more compassionate. As the icy waters crept closer, chaos erupted on the deck of the Titanic. Passengers filled with fear and desperation scrambled for lifeboats, their hopes clashing with reality. Crew members worked tirelessly, guiding frightened souls to safety, even as the enormous ship loomed behind them, succumbing to the cold embrace of the Atlantic. In the midst of the chaos, a brave crew member helped a woman into a lifeboat, embodying the spirit of heroism amidst despair. As the Titanic slowly disappeared beneath the waves, lifeboats became beacons of hope, carrying the survivors who looked back forever changed by the tragedy. Inside one of the lifeboats, survivors huddled together, their faces a blend of relief and grief as they gazed toward the horizon, uncertain about their future. Meanwhile, the empty lifeboats floated on the cold waters, illuminated by the glimmering lights of approaching rescue ships, representing both a flicker of hope and the heavy weight of loss. As the survivors were welcomed aboard the rescue ship, they were met with warmth and kindness, receiving blankets and hot drinks under the vast, starry sky. On the deck, amidst the sound of waves, a group of survivors shared their stories, finding solace and forging connections as they began to heal from their shared tragedy. In a poignant moment, two survivors embraced, tears glistening in their eyes, framed by the silhouette of the rescue ship against the moonlit ocean. As dawn broke, the rescue ship sailed away from the site of the Titanic disaster, the calm sea and rising sun heralding new beginnings and a flicker of hope for the future. On the deck of the rescue ship, survivors gathered to watch the sun rise, their faces illuminating with peace and contemplation as they began to leave the past behind. In this newfound camaraderie, some shared stories of lost loved ones, while others quietly honored memories united by a profound bond formed through their shared experience of survival. As the sun rose higher, a group of survivors stood together, holding hands in solidarity, their faces reflecting hope and resilience against the vastness of the ocean. Inside the ship, a framed photograph of the Titanic rested on a table surrounded by flickering candles, serving as a poignant tribute to those who did not survive this fateful journey. On the deck of the ship, survivors gathered for a heartfelt memorial service, holding hands and lighting candles, while soft music drifted through the air, played by a fellow survivor with a guitar. With the sun setting in a spectacular display of orange and purple, the rescue ship sailed on, offering a tranquil space for reflection and remembrance amidst the emotional waves. One survivor stood at the forefront, passionately sharing their story with a small group, each listener's face illuminated by empathy and understanding as the sun set behind them. In a cozy communal area, survivors gathered around tables to share meals, laughter mingling with heartfelt conversation, beautifully showcasing the strong bonds forged through their shared ordeal. As a gentle rain began to fall, survivors huddled together under a canopy on the ship's deck, engaged in deep conversation with droplets glistening in the soft light. In a heartfelt moment, two survivors exchanged comforting words and a warm embrace surrounded by the diverse group of people, their faces reflecting a sense of newfound hope amid their shared journey. One survivor patiently taught others how to fold paper boats on the deck, laughter erupting as each colorful creation took shape, symbolizing creativity and collaboration amid adversity. As evening fell, survivors gathered around a small campfire, sharing stories and roasting marshmallows, a warm glow of camaraderie enveloping them, turning the ship into a sanctuary of hope.